Did you have another one? So sweet. So sweet.
This story is about the incredible friendship between a giant horse named Maple and a little boy named Colton. Their bond proves to be so strong that even adults are amazed at how they understand each other without words.
Look, she's looking for a kiss now. Turn around, give her a kiss on the nose. Oh.
This is a story of trust, love, and an unexpected friendship that was born in a moment when he first called her.
Wait. A kiss on the nose.
When Colton was just over a year old, he walked up to the hangar for the first time and called out with childlike joy, "May, come here." And to everyone's surprise, the horse did come. From that day on, they began a friendship that grew stronger every day. In the mornings, Colton would come down and help me tend to Maple's stall.
I knocked it in the hay. I almost did in the hay.
He would stop by, treat her to something tasty, and hold out his tiny hand and say, "High five, Maple."
5 minutes.
Other side. There you go.
5 minutes.
Looking at her, it was obvious. Colton had become her favorite person. But at first, Maple wasn't like that at all. When I first brought her home, she was nervous, scared, like she didn't know where she fit in. I had always dreamed of having a horse, and when we moved here, I told my husband I wanted to make that dream come true. We didn't have a stable or the right conditions, but I started looking for my future horse anyway. And then one day, while scrolling through my social media feed, I came across an ad for Maple. It was love at first sight. I went to meet her and my heart told me this was the one.
Hey, May. Can you smile? Smile. Oh, good girl.
But her past wasn't easy. She had been in several homes before us, and each change left a mark on her soul. She was afraid of loud noises, distrustful of people, and suspicious of everything around her. I knew it would take time for her to feel safe. But everything changed the moment Colton walked into the stable. Their eyes met, and something unseen connected them forever.
Oh, there she goes. There, she's trying to take it.
From then on, they started their day together every morning. Colton and I would clean the stall, brush her luxurious mane, and carefully spray her coat to prepare her for the new day. Then we would take a short break, treat Maple to something tasty, and of course, not forget to give her a few caresses and kisses. But the most amazing thing was the way Maple responded to Colton's voice. When he would go out into the yard and call her from the pasture, she would immediately raise her head, perk her ears, and ask, "Where's my boy?" She would begin to move toward him. It touched me to the core. Every time I watched her, my motherly heart was filled with pride and tenderness. Of course, I always made sure that Colton did not go near the horse unsupervised. As much as they loved each other, Maple was still a big animal, and I couldn't take any chances. But with each passing day, I could see how careful she was with him. She would lower her head so he could pet her, slow down when he was near her, and wait patiently for him to give her another treat. Maple has become more than a dream horse. She has become a true teacher to Colton. Thanks to her, he is learning care, responsibility, and love for animals. He realizes that every creature deserves attention and respect, and he proves every day that he is willing to give it to his big friend.
Brush her leg. There you go.
But what impresses me most is their special, unique bond. I dreamed of having my own horse, and now that dream has become even more beautiful because my dream horse has learned to love my son more than me. And that is probably the most beautiful and touching part of this story. This is the story of Shane, a horse who once could barely stand on his feet, but now gallops happily through the fields like freedom itself. His journey began in the place where things almost always end, the slaughterhouse. And the fact that he ended up here with us, alive, strong, and grateful, is not just a story of luck. It's a story of compassion, hope, and the belief that every life deserves a second chance. When we first saw Shane, our hearts stopped. His hooves were long, splayed, and heavy like flippers. He could barely lift his legs. Every step was painful. He was emaciated, thin, and he reeked not so much of fear as of humility. He was very, very quiet and incredibly gentle. No one expected him to even try to resist. He was just waiting, and it was as if he was saying, "Please, if you can, save me." We couldn't get past it. Shane is about 10 years old, an age when a horse has so much ahead of him. We thought, gosh, if we can help his legs, he has a chance to live a full, happy life. So we took him in, right away, without a second thought. The first few days were tough. Shane did his best, but every step he took hurt. His hooves were in terrible shape. Lifting his legs seemed to be the most difficult task, but he persevered. He trusted. And it was amazing how quickly he realized that we only wanted what was good for him. He stood there sniffing quietly while the vet examined him, as if he knew this was the way to freedom. After the first surgery, he seemed to come alive. For the first time in a long time, he went outside, cautiously at first, listening to his body, and then he ran, clumsily, excitedly, but with a joy that words cannot explain. We stood there in tears. He was alive. He felt. He thanked. Shane is one of the last horses we rescued, but he's just one of many. It all started with Colby. In August 2020, we rescued him from the same slaughterhouse, and that's where it all began. In January 2021, we went back there to see for ourselves, and it changed us forever. We realized not one more. Thus was born our initiative, inspired by Big John, another rescued horse. The message is simple. No former workhorse should ever end up in a slaughterhouse again. Since then, we've rescued more than 80 horses. Old, tired, used up, unwanted. Workhorses, ponies, old men. We strive to ensure that each of them has only one path to freedom and love, so that instead of a stigma, they are greeted with a graduation cap, a symbol of a new life. And although many need physical and emotional rehabilitation, we believe that it all starts with something simple, with love, with patience, with a home. We don't rush them. They stay as long as they need. Some stay until the end. Some go to new homes. But each story is a story of the heart. We put our heart, our time, our effort into them because they deserve it. Shane now greets us every day with a joyful roar. He runs and frolics and prances like a colt. And in every move he makes, there's the point. Every step is proof that salvation is possible. And it's worth every effort.
Oh, look, Olivia wants you. Sierra.
When I first saw Olivia, she looked like a tiny speck among the other horses, only 30 centimeters at the withers, funny, clumsy, with eyes that reflected all the thirst for friendship in the world.
Hi!
I hadn't planned on bringing her home. To be honest, I just wanted to find a calm companion for my Sierra, my first horse. Horses are herd animals. They don't like being alone.
Hi! Maybe don't trot in there, though, because it's muddy. You look muddy.
But I had no idea I would find such a gem.
Olivia, come over here. Get away from the poop pile.
Olivia?
We brought Olivia home the same day we saw her, and from that moment on, we had one more sister in our family. At first, Sierra wasn't thrilled, reserved and graceful, as if she had stepped out of the pages of an equestrian encyclopedia. She was used to being the only one.
Aw, Sierra! come on, let her have water.
And then this little girl appeared. She was quick, persistent, and completely unpredictable. As soon as I took them both out for a walk, Olivia would cling to Sierra as if she was afraid of losing sight of her. And Sierra would look at me as if to say, "Really? Is this my life now?"
She almost knocked you over.
I understood her. When a new horse is brought into the house, it needs to be kept in quarantine. Time to get used to it, to get to know it cautiously. But Olivia broke all the rules.
Sierra!
She screamed if she didn't see Sierra, ran to her as soon as she heard her voice. And when I fed them separately, Olivia would start pacing at the door and calling, "Sierra!" At first, Sierra was patient. Sometimes she sighed, sometimes she turned away. But as soon as Olivia buried her nose in her mane, the ice began to melt. And at some point, something changed. I remember that day as if it were yesterday. I opened the gate and let them out onto the field together. And contrary to all my expectations, they didn't run off in different directions. They didn't look at each other warily. Sierra took a step, and Olivia immediately followed suit. They walked side by side slowly, as if listening to each other, adjusting their breathing and pace, step by step, shoulder to shoulder. And from that moment on, without any commands or effort on my part, they became inseparable.
There you go, baby. Oh, you're so good.
Now I can't imagine them without each other. If another horse appears nearby, Olivia immediately makes it clear with her whole demeanor, "This is my sister." And even though Sierra sometimes frowns, she accepts it. Because where there is one, there will always be two.
Olivia, dinner! Thanks for your help, Sierra.
Their personalities are like night and day.
Easy.
Sierra is perfect, well-groomed, like a Barbie doll.
Good girl.
And Olivia is always covered in dirt, with twigs in her mane, as if she had been rolling around on the ground all day, and yet she is happy to the tip of her tail.
Hey, dirty girl. Come here, you're so gross.
Sierra stands tall while Olivia tries to lick your face. Sierra stands calmly while Olivia bustles about as if the whole world was created just for her antics. But that's exactly why they need each other so much. They are balance, harmony, a messy soul, and a prom queen. And you know what's most amazing? Olivia has learned to imitate Sierra. She watches how Sierra behaves around me, how she responds to commands, and copies her. Sometimes Sierra seems to say to her, "Can you not do that?" But deep down, she likes it. It's their special language, their friendship, in which there is no envy, only acceptance. Olivia is not just a little horse. She is part of our family. She taught me that true friendship knows no age, no breed, no rules. It just is. And it's a miracle to see two such different souls become one. If you like the story, like it, write comments, and subscribe to the channel to even more touching stories.